The opinions expressed on the X and Y Show are the sole opinions of the host. Please note, there is no intentional desire to offend any member of the listening audience. With that said, if you still feel offended, tough shit.
It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings. Welcome to another segment of the XY Show, and I'm your host, Roosevelt. Whew, it's been 1 week. 1 week already. It seems like I don't know about anyone else, but it seems like time is flying. It was just Christmas. And, boom, New Year's, boom, Valentine's, boom, St. Patrick's. It's almost April. We're a little bit more than a third. A third through the damn year. It'll be the birth months before you know it. It'll be back to Christmas. And I hope to be out of Florida by then. That is my goal. I am trying so hard. You guys have no idea. All you, Roosevelt, what are you talking about? Florida's the beast, bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Florida is fucked up. Everything about Florida. I don't go to the beach, so that's out. It's hot as fuck. I don't like the heat. Now, a lot of you saying, well, where are you from? I'm born and raised in Miami. And I've hated this shit from the time I was walking to now. I always hated Florida. Just came back because to be closer to family, but I can't take this shit no more. And then you got to worry about getting blowed off the planet for 5 months, 6 months out of the year. That's coming up. Fucking hurricane season. So it's expensive as fuck. Fuck Florida. So you guys in Georgia and Michigan and all that, I trade places with you in a minute. Everywhere except New York. I'm not going there. New York fucked up too, but everywhere else where it gets cold, I trade places with you. You can bring your ass down here. It's funny. Last year, there's this lady who had just started. She's from Illinois. And we had 2 hurricanes back to back last year here in Florida, Milton and Ian. Was it Milton and Ian? Damn, I forgot already. There's so many of them. But anyway, it was 2 of them back to back. I know Milton was one of them. And she wasn't here for a good month. She came and we had those 2 hurricanes back to back, and she evacuated, right, to Illinois, right? I thought, damn, she went all the way to Illinois. Most people, they evacuate, they go to a shelter, in the city. I said, she evacuated to Illinois? I said, she ain't coming back. And, everybody's like, oh, no, she's coming back. She loves Florida. No, I'm thinking to myself, shit. So, after all the dust cleared and they was calling everybody to make sure they're okay, and when they come back to work, she said, yeah, I'm not coming back. She told them to kiss her ass. She didn't say that, but she went back home. She said, fuck this. Y'all can have that shit. 2 hurricanes back. And I'm not mad at her. A lot of people can't handle this shit. I can't handle it. Being here with going through this shit is crazy. It's insane. So they say, if you don't like the heat, get out of the kitchen. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting the fuck out of this kitchen as soon as I get the opportunity. So hopefully by the bird months, I will be in another state. That is my goal. If I'm here during the bird months, I have failed. I have failed miserably. And I'm going to say it too. So you guys remember when I said I'd be hoping to be, well, I failed. I'm going to tell you. So keep tuning that. Boy. All right, I'm going to answer some questions tonight. I haven't answered questions in a minute. This one's from Amber. Amber says, she said, Roosevelt, I only take one bath a day. Why is that such a problem with so many men? Well, Amber, if you're a grown woman, I'm sorry. One bath or one shower a day is not enough. You have to wash your ass enough. And if you're not washing your ass, that's a big no-no with me. I've had women before that were 10s. And once they told me they only take one shower a day, it was a wrap. I can't be with a woman that's not clean. I mean, other stuff I could work with. Other stuff you can work with. But that's one thing that I put my foot down. I can't be with a woman who don't wash her ass. And one time a day is not sufficient. It's not. And I don't know if you wash your ass before you go to bed or when you get up in the morning, but either way, if you don't wash your ass, let's say if you get up in the morning, take a shower. So you go to work all day, motherfuckers talking in your face, spitting on you. You've been exposed to the air and pollution and all of that kind of stuff, and going to the bathroom at work, motherfuckers shitting and all of that stuff getting on you. All those particles getting on you is dirt. If you ride the subway, that's one thing I hated when I lived in Philly. I hated even going down to the subway. It's filthy. It looked like they would throw bleach down in that motherfucker at least once a month. But so you've been exposed to all this different stuff, and then you gonna come jump your ass in your bed and go to sleep? Or let's say that, you take a bath at night. So you get up in the morning and you put on your clean clothes, go to work, and you don't bathe your ass again until at night. That's just not enough. So yeah, Amber, I got a big problem with that. Especially, you're a woman, you got to wash your ass. Your pussy starts smelling. You shitting and you pissing all day, all of that shit. You got to wash it. And you talking about one shower or bath a day, that's nasty. So yeah, I have a problem with that, Amber, and I think that you need to take at least 2 showers a day. Shit, I'm a man, and I take 2 showers a day. In the summertime, 3. And sometimes 4. Shit. Depending on what I'm doing that day. But most of the time 3. I'm on in the summertime. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry, Amber. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. So wash your ass. Get in the shower at least twice a day. Take one in the morning before you go to work. Take one at night before you go to sleep. Then you straight. Your ass clean, your pussy clean, and be no problem. Then men stop, bothering you. I don't know how you do that shit. I don't know how motherfuckers go to get in their bed nasty. Anyway, so yeah, that's disgusting. Next one's from Brian. Brian says, my current girlfriend is on an abstinence kick. We haven't had sex for 5 years. Shit. I thought it wouldn't matter, but I was wrong. I'm very miserable. What should I do? Well, Brian, you motherfucker, y'all don't listen to my shows. Or maybe you missed the episode. I don't know. You cannot. There's 2 cardinal rules that I live by in a relationship, and what everyone should live by. You cannot change a person, and you shouldn't allow a person to change you. If you know you like to fuck, know that you like to have sex. Why would you be in a relationship if I had a girlfriend and she told me, look, I'm going abstinence and we're not having sex anymore? I said, well, we're not in a relationship anymore. That's what I'll tell her, because you're not changing me. I'm not changing her. That's what you want to do, baby. Go ahead and do your thing. I would encourage her to do it. Do you? But that don't mean I have to be there with you. And that don't mean that I'm going to be there with you. Don't fuck up my game because you want to turn over a new leaf and all that bullshit. I don't have to turn it over with you. So you go ahead and do you, and I'm going to do me. We're not in a relationship anymore. We're on totally different paths. And that's, Brian, what you should have told your girlfriend. You like to fuck. You like pussy. There is no way you should have stayed in that relationship. Your girlfriend is doing some different shit now. I don't know if she a Buddhist or, I don't know what the fuck she is, but she's on a different path now. She's not fucking. You should have got out of the relationship. Now you're miserable, but you can still get out. You can still get out. You're not married. That's your girlfriend. You can still get out. So that's what I would do if I were you, Brian. You're miserable. Life is too short to be miserable. It's already enough shit that you have to deal with every day. You shouldn't have to deal with that with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You shouldn't have to be getting fucked with in your relationship or marriage. I mean, you're in your home with the person that supposedly care about you so much. You shouldn't be going through anything that is major, that's continuous. And that's continuous, Brian. She's not giving you no pussy. You're miserable. Get the fuck out of that relationship. You're not happy. You're not happy. So tell your girlfriend the next time you see her, look, this ain't gonna work. You go do you, and I wish you well. Kiss her on the cheek and tell her, get the fuck out your face. And I'm gonna do me. And be happy. All right. All right. So tonight I want to talk about something that I think I should talk about. I'm going to talk about the sorry men in this world. The men that rejects their own children. And that's tonight's episode. Why do some men reject their own? Why do some men reject their own? This episode is about men who obviously get women pregnant and they refuse to claim the children. And that is a big problem in society. And unfortunately, it's something we all have to deal with because those kids grow up. You think about all the men rather, in prison. And I guarantee you, I'm not saying all of them, but I guarantee you that if you go through and talk to 89 or 85 or 90% of them, they grew up in a single parent household. The father was not existent. And I believe that if a father was, I'm not saying all of them, right? There's some households where they have a father and the kids still grow up fucked up. There's always exception to the rule. But for the most part, if a kid grow up in a 2-parent household, the odds are definitely in their favor. And I think that a lot of men are failing kids today, especially in the black community. It's something that I feel that is a problem that we need to address as men. And that's something that I always appreciated my father. You know, he actually stayed with my mom, throughout, when I was a kid and I grew up, my dad was there. He was there until the day that he passed, and that's what I want. That's what I want to be. I want to be an existent father. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't have kids, because I don't want to be, I could have easily, if, just counting off the top of my head, ripping, I could have had at least 10 kids right now from different women if I wanted to, but that's something that was very important to me. I did not want to have a kid and not be married. I didn't want to be outside of that child's life. And a lot of you guys, you stupid motherfuckers out there saying, well, as long as I take care of the responsibility, everything should be okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay if you just send a check every month. And some of you don't even do that. Some of you don't do shit for the kid. You don't take them for a haircut. You don't take them to the ball game. You don't take them to the movie. You don't buy them clothes. You don't take them to dinner. You don't do shit with them. And then when they grow up and when you grow up and you get old, need someone to help come wipe your ass, then you call them, come help your daddy. When you have never been there for that child, so why the fuck should they be there for you? That young man, that young woman grew up alone without a father. Without a father. And even if you did send a check every month, that's good. But it's not the best thing that you could do. Now, I know that there's guys out there listening to the show, well, man, me and mom just didn't work out. I'm there. I'm not in the same household, but I'm there. I spend time with my kid. I take him to the fair. I take him to the zoo. I take him to the library. I spend time with my kid. I'm there as much as I can be. That's cool. I can dig that, because sometimes shit happens, right? Sometimes shit happens between you and the mother, and you guys are not digging it anymore, and you do the best that you can, and that's important. And that's the second best thing, that you be there. But the really best thing is for you to be in the house. But I can live with you doing the best that you can, under the circumstances. You and the mom not together no more, so you spend much time you can with the kid that you can. I can dig that. You okay. You're not a deadbeat dad. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who don't show up until Easter. I'm talking about the motherfuckers, the sorry ass dudes that don't show up until a birthday, and sometimes they don't even do that. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that are totally non-existent in their kid's life. And thinking as a kid, if my dad wouldn't have been there, these kids go through a lot. And a lot of times when they're fucking up, when they're doing things, breaking the law and stuff, it's kind of a thing that they're reaching out and reacting to a fucked up situation. I think about when I was a kid, if my dad wouldn't have been there, and I don't know, right? I'm just guessing, but I think at some time I would have probably lost my way. When I got to be an older teenager and, around 12, 13, getting a little hair on my chest, it was some parts, some way in there, I would have lost my way. And I would have been, all kind of shit would have been going through my head, damn, don't my dad love me? Why isn't he here? All kind of shit would have been, and I would have been started acting out. And I probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now if my dad didn't stay. That's how much I believe in that. And The unfortunate problem in today's society, a lot of men don't believe that. Because a lot of those men who don't believe that, they grew up without a father. They grew up without a father. So they continue the cycle of not being there for their son. They continue the cycle of not being there for their daughters. And then we have these young sons, we have these young daughters who are fucked up as kids because the father is not there, is not present in their lives. It's good. It's the best if you're in the same household. That's the best. But a good situation as well will be if you spend a lot of time with them. That's a good scenario too. That's the second best. But a lot of you don't even spend time with. You totally reject your own. It's almost like they're a fungus or a disease or something. You try to stay away from them as much as possible. Yeah, I don't have to spend time with you. I sent your mama child support. Or what you want? You know, that's your own. You know, and I think about my situation now. You know, like I said, I didn't have kids because I didn't want to just go around nutting and shooting up clubs. You know, for those of you know, I'm talking about shooting up clubs. I'm talking about nutting and coming inside a woman. Some of you people, what does he mean? He's shooting up a club. What does he mean? He's trying to rob a club? No, that's a slang for coming inside of a pussy, okay? Some of you motherfuckers. But I could have, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just be around the city just coming and all these women having all these kids and not being there for them. Not being there for them. My own. I didn't want to do that. So I don't have kids, you know, for that reason. That's how much I believe in it. I walk the talk. Walk the walk, talk the talk, whatever the fuck it is. I believe in that. And I still believe in that to this day. I'm not having kids until I get married. If I get too old where shouldn't be having kids, then, you know, I'll just wait out my time in the old folks' home and get all the pussy while I'm eating my Jell-O. But right now, I'm not having any babies outside of wedlock where I can provide a 2-parent household for my own. And if things don't work out between me and the mother, you damn sure I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in the same city. Anytime that mom called me on the phone, I'm going to be there. Now, I know a lot of you saying, hey, bro, Roosevelt, you know, I want to do that, but the mom is tripping. The mom, you know, she used the kid against me, won't let me see him and telling them all kind of shit about me. And I'll try, but the mom won't allow me to be in their lives. I get that. I know that shit happens too. So a lot of times it's not just the men's fault. It's the women with that stupid bullshit they be pulling. You know, they use the kid to get back at the man. Well, you don't do what I say, so you're not seeing your son. You're not doing what I say, so you're not seeing your daughter. You know, you're not paying me child support. You're not seeing your child. That kind of shit. There's some vengeful, venomous women out there. So I get it. But you, brother, you have to find a way. Guys, you have to find a way to take care of your own. Because if you don't be there for your own, its chances are that your own will grow up fucked up, breaking the law, either going to prison or worse. Going to prison or worse. So you have to make a decision. What is important? That's your kid. That's the person that came from inside of your nuts. You have to, I mean, nobody's that damn low down. You have to care about them some kind of way. That they carry your last name, or if they don't carry your name, they carry your DNA. They carry your blood. They look like you, motherfucker. It seems like that should be an easy thing to do. But with so many guys, it's not. And I look at these motherfuckers around, here I am wishing I had a wife and a kid and a family to raise just like I was. And I don't have that now because, I'm, it's a lot of reasons, but, I'm not just going to come at anybody. But I see these guys with families and they, with kids, and a real man would tell another man, hey, man, you fucking up. Go see your daughter, man. You go fucking, what you doing? You fucking up, man. Go see your son. Go spend time with your son. A real friend will tell another man that shit when you fucking up. My friends know, don't be coming around me with that bullshit. Talking about, that ain't my kid, or I see the kid once a year or some bullshit like that. They know I'll check them. And that's what a real friend would do. And in essence, it really is your business. A lot of you saying, that ain't none of your business, Roosevelt. It is. Because I'm living in a society that little dude or that little dudette is growing up in. If they growing up fucked up in the head as a kid, that means they're going to grow up fucked up in the head as an adult. And then they grow up and they come across me and with that crazy shit, then I'm going to put a cap in them. So it is my business. It's society's business. And I think this would be a better society if the father would take care of their own. That's what a father is. A father is a protector. I've always looked at my father as the protector. He was always there, always strong, always there for the family. And I never worried as a kid, never worried about anything, And I was glad when my dad used to come home, used to see him, and he'd take off his clothes and, watch TV, and we'll spend time, You just felt that security blanket when daddy came home. And a lot of the men and women in prison today, they never felt that. They never experienced that feeling of daddy coming home, of daddy being there, of being protected. So those of you who have kids, take care of your own. Stop being sorry ass men. We have to stop the cycle. There's a cycle. A lot of you sorry ass motherfuckers grew up in a family with no father, so you continue in it. You continue in the cycle. Well, you're not gonna be there for your family as well. You got 8 kids, and you piece of shit just like your father, or just like your sperm donor. Be different from him. Be there for your own. And I believe that we as men, if we start taking care of our own, it'll be a much better society. Anyway, I just wanted to rap to you, brothers. Everyone, really. It's not just the blacks. It's whites, Hispanics. There's a lot of deadbeat dads out there, no matter what race you come from. Just blacks get, publicized more, like we the only motherfuckers doing it. And that's not true. But there's deadbeat dads in every race. I'm just saying that the cycle has to stop. Stop doing that shit. We have to take care of these kids. Kids didn't ask to come in this world. They didn't ask to be created. So when they get here, we have to take care of them. Take care of your own. Be there for your kids. Stop being a deadbeat dad. Stop being a part of the problem. Take care of your own. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to rap to you tonight. Be sure to check out the XY show next week, next Wednesday, same channel, same bat times. Be sure to check out any episodes that you may have missed on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com. Everything is there. My social media, I'm on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everything is there, including my old episodes, archived episodes. So be sure to come on the website, check it out. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media, all of my platforms that you listen to, Spotify, Podbreed. I'm on the Podbreed network, Apple, iHeart. I'm on everything that you listen to a podcast. I'm there. Trust me. Follow me, support me, love me. And if you're a woman, send me a naked picture. With that, I will say, I will see you next week. And I want you always to remember, you cannot have love without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on. Or not.